And welcome back to the channel. And we are here today to finish off the double diamond box. We've got 8 more packs, which makes this the last video for this box. And as last time, we're going to put that pack right there, so we remember to open it at the end. Looking through the cards that we got already, we pulled out 5 of the 7 super rares, which means there's still 2 left, and we have not pulled the secret rare yet. So it's got to be in here. So without further ado, let's get started on the first pack. So I am not going to open up the 4th box. I've pretty much decided that. We pulled Dynastymon, which means the only one left would be Omnimon, which again, not crazy about. Does it look cool? Yeah. Do I want another Omnimon? Don't care too much for Omnimon. Omnimon's alright. I think we see a super rare now that we know what we're looking for. Got a Howling Memory Boost, Huckmon, and Alphamon. There's our secret. Yo, cool. That's very neat. Did we pull the other Alphamon last time? Do we now have both Alphamons? Hold on. Stay right there. I'm going to take a look. I have the box right off to the side. Do I have the box right off to the side? Am I going insane? What is going on? What did I do? Alright. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find the other Alphamon. I know where he is. So we're going to hold off. We'll look at it towards the end. I realize where those cards are, and it's not really worth pausing to get them right now. Maybe I'll show that off in a future video, if they are different. If they are different, I'll show it off in a future video. If they're not, whatever. If I forget, comment down below. Remind me. I'm not perfect. With Flamedramon and Starrymon, I'm really hoping, like, since they brought in Arbormon, maybe they'll show the other divas. No, whatever the elements were called. I would really like to see more of them. Because I keep thinking this one is the one of darkness. It is not. But I'd like to see more of them. We got another Pulsemon. And another Eosmon. Cannot say his name. Very cool. I don't know. I realize that where Alphamon is he's in the box I'm currently using as a stand for this video. And I don't feel like changing the angle or trying to readjust the angle. Big Mamamimon, Huckmon, Skull Mammothmon, Punjamon, Judgment of the Blade, Tapermon, Forbidden Trident, which that is Dracomon. That's who that is. We've pulled him. I like him. I like him in Marine Devimon. Again, because he's known to be with Marine Devimon. So yeah, of course I like him. Rebellionmon, or Rebelmon. And we got Agumon Brond of Bravery. Yo, the regular one. Yo, that is great. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. Because now I've got a normal bond of bravery to go with the normal bond of friendship. Totally cool. Another super rare. I think that's the last super rare. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, because we pulled Esomon, and we pulled Agumon. So that is the 7. And we pulled the secret. So we've got these last 5 packs, which probably going to be very uneventful. What would I like to see out of them? More purple. I like that. I think Bellstar is the secret, I think? Well, I can see we got a baby in here. Sure, why not? Let's... What do we get? Oh, Babymon! So cute. Very cute. Asura. Parasar. Apemon. Gizamon. Another Esomon. Chikurimon. Shoutmon. Wizardmon. Another Morphemon. And we got a Volcanomon. I really am happy that I got a third one. Because that gives almost enough to do a full deck of 4. That's cool. And Cutting Edge going with Morphemon. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what other ones I'd like to see, because I have enough Ogremons and Rebellionmons and Titanmons. So those purples aren't very useful. I guess I'd like to see more of the bonds. A couple more of those would be good. We got another baby. Let's cheat as we did last time. Look at our baby. Aw, cute Pagumon. Look at him. Sleeping on the trash. Squishing that other guy. Cute. Mistymon. Goblimon. Pakasauramon. Huckmon. Parabolic Junk. Elecmon. Deputymon. Mojamon. Arbormon. Definitely love his very serene look. Just like, yep. That sure is the sun. And I'm named Arbor after trees. So I like sun. That's great. Just like his existential thoughts. Underworld Call. And another Huckmon. I'm happy getting a lot of the rookies because, these are the ones that you're going to need 4 in a deck. To really, even casuals, I would say get as many as you can. Because the bigger guys, the megas, there's less chance of getting them out. So, if that's where we got another baby. If that's where your deck is not as consistent, I don't think that it's going to show as much. Demi-Miramon! But with the rookies, I think that's where you're going to see if someone doesn't have something, that's where it's going to show. So I would, for the rest of the rares, I would like to see more rookies. I don't think I want to see any more of the tamers. I was going to say trainers, but that is Pokemon. Because I feel like we got enough of those already. We got a Pokemon. And Matt, of course. Yeah, we got another trainer after I was like, oh, no, wait, we got 2 trainers. Oh, Meluna Bellucci. Okay, she's the one trainer I'd actually like. Because we only have 1 copy of her. And she's a white tamer. And as far as I know, she's one of the first. So, yeah. I know that she's probably going to be super situational for Esomon decks. That's all you can use them in. But that's fine. Just having her is great, because if nothing else, she's trade fodder. If I ever get around to trading with people. We have no babies in here. Because again, I live in not a very urban area. And my schedule doesn't really allow... I work weekends. So unless a store is having a weekday tournament, I don't know I'd be able to get around to go into it. We got another Ancient Troy and another Pulsemon. Again, I'm happy with getting the rookies, although I think that does give me over a full set of Pulsemon. Last pack. I'm seeing some white from the behind, so that means we got a baby. Hooray. Yep, there he is. There's your baby. What did we get? I like doing this. Well, let's actually put him up front. That'll be an easier way. The Kiaramon. So cute. Reminds me of Kirara off of Inuyasha. Or Kilala, if you're going with the American saying. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Japanese, so I'm getting some here and there. I don't know how to read it. I'm learning how to speak it. Because I do want to go back. I've been to Japan. We got Huckmon. So that's cool. I remember getting one of him. So having two of him is nice. And Sora and Mimi. The sad ones. Like, just their faces are very sad. But yeah, I went once before. I'd like to go again. It's unfortunate with how things are right now that I am not really able to go. I don't want to say something like with the troubling times we live in, but that's really what it comes down to. Is that it's just... with the way the world is, it's not the best idea to travel all the way around the world. Like, wait till things calm down, and then do that. All right, and we got them sorted. So starting with Huckmon. He's got a 3 play cost, 0 devolution cost, 2,000 DP. On play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add up to 2 Digimon cards with Huckmon, Jesmon, Sistermon in their names among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. 4 off staple in a Huckmon deck. Because of the way that it's going to allow you to search your deck. I believe since it says on play, that means you have to do the play cost. You can't do the devolution cost. So that's a minor drawback. But that's definitely a point to use. And I mean, since you can't evolve from or to the Sistermons, that means that the eggs, like unless you got other ones that they're coming from instead of the Huckmons, the eggs can be used for something entirely different, like for the trainer colors. Next mon, we got the big beefy boy, Agumon Bond of Bravery. A 14 play cost, 3 devolution cost, 14,000 DP. When attacking, if you have a tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000 DP or less. Your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, trash the top card of your security stack. Of their security stack. Oof, that's a big difference. Hold on a sec. Water is delicious. So we got a fairly solid 14,000 DP. When attacking, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000 DP or less. So that's fairly strong and not hard to do. Like, especially by the time you get one of these guys out, unless you're cheating him out, you should have a Tamer in play. And your turn, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, trash the top card of their security stack. Yeah, so when attacking, you would attack into a Digimon, delete it, or attack into the security stack, take one off, and then trash the top card of the security stack. So even, yeah, that's like, you could attack into a Digimon you know is weaker, take it out, and then trash the top card of their security stack for a very safe removal. The only thing that I would like on this one is that something like this Digimon's name can also be treated as War Greymon. Or Greymon. Like, just even Greymon. Just something like that, where it would allow some of the previous promos or Agumons. Like, there's one in particular that's like, if this Digimon has like Greymon in its name, that would make this 100 times better. I feel like they might have done that on purpose to stop him from getting too powerful, but I would really like to have seen something like that in his card. Pulsemon. I suppose that being said, yeah, I'd put him in a deck. Not in my Greymon deck, because, again, my Greymon is made for Greymons and War Greymons and Blitz Greymon. And because this guy doesn't have that, he's not going to get any of the advantages of that. But I would definitely put him in a red deck. Pulsemon. A 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2,000 DP. On play, you may trash cards from the top of your security stack until there are 3. Gain 1 memory for each security card trashed. Huh. And then his inherited ability. Your turn, while you have 3 security cards, this Digimon gains jamming. This Digimon can't be deleted by battles against security Digimon. In late game, that's good. Because you don't have to get rid of the cards. Like, you could Digivolve into him, and that still wouldn't. The gaining jamming is great, but that only works while there are 3 cards. So, like, you'd have to play him on the field for the 3 memory to get rid of 2 of your security cards. And that would reduce his play cost to 1. Then you'd have to Digivolve with him into something else. And then that thing would have to survive to attack. And your security stack wouldn't be able to take a hit in between those. That seems very situational to me. I'm not crazy about him. Morphemon. We went over this girl last time, I believe. Yes. Ancient Troymon we went over last time. Huckmon. A 4 play cost, 2 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Decoy black. So when a black Digimon would be deleted, you can delete this one instead. And no inherited ability. And it is a level 4, so this is a champion. So it can go plop right on top of a rookie. I don't know, 1, maybe 2 in a deck would be fine. Because he could help stop some of your bigger guys from being, or your playmakers from being deleted. I don't know, he's not horrible. He's very one note though. Rebellionmon, we went over in a previous video. Esomon. 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution from white or green, 13,000 DP. And I just want to immediately say that I would have thought that they would have done the Digivolution colors like in order of the colors, and that kind of bugs me a bit. Like, even though I know he's white, that should be green and then white. simply because that's how cards are numbered. When digivolving, for each tamer in play, you may place one level 5 or lower Esomon from your trash at the top of this Digimon's Digivolution cards in any order. If you place 2 or more cards with this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Your turn. For every 3 Digivolution cards this Digimon has, it gains security attack +1. I've said it before, this one is specifically made for an Esomon deck. Same thing with the Huckmon. Like, outside of that, I don't see much of a point. You're really only open to white or green tamers at the moment, because that's what he'd probably be coming from. Unless you've got some babies that are different colors. So that's a big minus from him. Still good if you're building an Esomon deck. Like, he's the only choice, really. Matt, 3 play cost. Your turn, when one of your Digimon with Gabumon or Garurumon in its name moves from the breeding area to the battle, gain 1 memory, and trigger draw 1. Main, once per turn, Digivolve your Gabumon or Gabumon Bond to Gabumon Bond of Friendship in your hand for its Digivolution cost, ignoring its level. If you do, trash 2 cards from the top of your security stack. If you have 1 or more security cards, delete that Digimon at the end of the turn. More water. First ability, I really like. Because you're going to get an extra draw that turn, and you get an extra memory. So it's every other turn you're getting those things. The second, same drawback I had with the tie, where you're putting a lot of resources into getting this big chunky guy out, and even though he's not the same, like, getting him out and then being like, well, end of turn, he gets trashed. That is very fickle, and unless, again, it's the Hail Mary where that's going to win you the duel or get you, like, one calculated move away from winning the duel, I don't see the use in playing him. Sora and Mimi, a 4 play cost at the start of your turn. If your opponent doesn't have any level 4 or lower Digimon in play, gain 2 memory. Your turn, when one of your purple Digimon attacks, you may suspend this tamer to trigger draw 1 card, then trash 1 card from your hand. Okay, first part, I like. I don't think that that's going to come up very often. Because normally in card games, like, you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. Because again, like, if you got Chaosmon out, and that's the only one, then sure, this one's going to be able to pop off because that's the only thing that your opponent has. But at the same time, there are so many ways to get rid of one thing in card games that I don't see a point in it. Because they're not going to have just that one out. They're going to start bringing out rookies to help swing in for the security stack. Because that's going to help. It's like, there's no point in getting one big playmaker unless it's like that specific red build or whatever. So I don't see the first effect going off too often. The second effect I see going off often. And the drawing is useful, and the discarding, that again is going to help trigger the Tsunomon. Because when attacking, you may suspend this tamer, then you draw a card and you trash a card. And when you trash a card, you draw a card. So just there, you would be able to draw 2 cards for discarding 1. And that's going to help speed up your deck. And if you have more than one Tsunomon out, that's just going to keep bringing that consistency going. I'm very like torn on whether to say 1 or 2. I'm going to say put 1 in your deck. And that's because that first ability, not great. You're really only going to be using the second ability. Maybe 2, but I'm going to say a hard 1 would definitely not hurt a deck. Minoa Bellucci. Before even reading her, she's made for the Esomon. That's pretty much what it's for. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Your turn. When you play an Esomon, you may suspend this tamer to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 tamer card or 1 Digimon card with Esomon in its name among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Opponent's turn. While you have an Esomon in play, your opponent's tamers don't unsuspend during the unsuspend phase. Like I just said, this is made for an Esomon deck. That first ability, great. Not sure if it's worth it for just that ability. Because there are like other specific colored ones that do this. So unless you're playing an Esomon deck, pass, I'd have to say. Just pass. Because you're not going to get any of the other abilities' usefulness. Underworld's Call, we went over. Cutting Edge. 6 play cost. Main, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Esomon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Digimon played with this effect. Again, it's made for the Esomon deck. So unless you're playing an Esomon deck, don't use this. If you are playing an Esomon deck, use it. I don't know how many to put in a deck. And then we got Alphamon. He has 13 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Security. At the end of the battle, add this card to your hand. Then if a Digimon with Royal Knight or X antibody in its type is in play, up to 12 of your opponent's Digimon can't attack players for the turn. When attacking, you may pay up to 5 memory. If you do, this Digimon gets plus 1,000 DP for the turn for each memory paid. End of attack, gain 2 memory. Yes, is what I can say to this. Yes, this is a good one to me. Because paying 5 memory to get him up to 16, and then at the end of the attack, you get 2 back. That just means that you're really paying... At all times, you should be paying 2 memory to boost him up to a 13. Because you can pay 2 memory, boost him up to a 13. End of the attack, you get that 2 memory back. So that is very worth it to me. So before we open this guy up, I am going to jostle the camera, check and see if that Alphamon is different. I've decided, I already told you the reason why I didn't want to, which is why the reason I didn't want to. So hold on, be right back. Okay, and we're back, and the one before was the secret rare, so we have pulled both Alphamons. Between the two, I kind of like the regular one better. I don't know. This one's also pretty cool, but the colors pop better on this one. This has got the red hiding it. I'm sure that probably connects with something else. I don't know. But between the two, I like the regular one better. That does bring up the question of how many secret rares should you get? Because I thought I had more than that. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. No, that was... Wait, what? That can't be right. Well, not secret. Alternate arts. Because we got... Agumon Bond of Bravery. It's an alternate art. We got the Alphamon just now. We got Sister Mon Blanc before. But we also pulled another Sister Mon Blanc. Which means out of 3 boxes, we got 4 alternate arts. That is weird. I thought there was only 1 per box. I guess take that as you will. There is a chance that your box might have 2 alternate arts. On the opposite side, I don't know if that means that there's a possible to have 0 alternate arts. I thought... The packs also includes alternate arts for the card types above. Okay, so it doesn't say on the box. There. It doesn't say that each one contains 1. You're guaranteed. So I guess that means you're not even guaranteed 1. You could get one that has 0. All right. Without further ado, let's open up this 1-year anniversary pack. Who do I want? Aldemon? Chaosmon would be great. Millenniumon, of course, would be very cool. Devimon, gotta go with Devimon. I believe the top 2 I'd want would be Devimon or Millenniumon. They're all cards that have come out before. So yeah, those are probably the 2 that I want the most. Oof. Of course, this one's going to be difficult. Okay. There we go. And in 3, 2, 1, Phoenixmon. Not too crazy about him. He was one of the starter deck ones, if I remember correctly. And it's got that, like, textured. But yeah. So that was our pull this time around. Again, I don't think I'm going to open up the last box. Because I've already got all the cards, minus Omnimon. The only other things that I'm missing are, like, the alternate arts. Which, these are neat. The other ones are neat. I got both arts for Alphamon and for Greymon. So I don't think that we're going to open up this box. Again, at least not right away. I have a couple of things in mind that I might do with it. I don't know. If you have any ideas of what I should do with it, comment down below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps the channel. And until then, I will see you next time.